I'm not someone who really like ever really cared too much about Foxy. I don't really pay attention to her like that. Honestly, if it wasn't for Nicki, I would probably even know less about her. And so I'm glad to see her here at number 10 in the top 10. I'm glad to see Billboard put in respect on her name and legacy. So I want to do the same thing. Billboard put out their list of what the best 25 female rappers of all time, okay, according to their staff. And it's just like, when I tell y'all, I be just scrolling past this shit and going about my day because I do not give a fuck, like, and it's not even like I don't feel like it's in a bad way or whatever, but it's like, okay, Nicki is number one. Honestly, that's all I give a fuck about, like there's nothing else to talk about. So it says the Billboard staff compiles our picks for the 25 best female rappers of all time along the following criteria: body of work slash achievements, charted singles and albums, gold, platinum certifications, cultural impact and influence, how the artist's work fostered the genre's evolution, longevity, years at the mic, lyrics, storytelling skills, and flow, their vocal prowess. Dochi made the list. What do you guys think about that? I see people saying it's too early for her to make the list, and yeah. What I am sort of glad about is no shade. I'm glad that GloRilla is ranked higher than Dochi. So I want to see what they have to say about GloRilla. She gained buzz in 2022 with her chant-worthy Hit Kid produced breakout hit FNF, which led to GloRilla signing to Yo Gotti's label CMG and scoring her first Grammy nomination in 2023. She kept the momentum going months later with Tomorrow, and the Cardi B remix earned Glo her first Hot 100 Top 10 hit. After an uneventful 2023, Billboard's hottest female rapper of 2024 commenced her comeback year with her two-time Grammy-nominated Yeah Glow from her sophomore mixtape, Everything Everything. The project also included her Hot 100 Top 40 hit Wannabe with Megan Thee Stallion. The viral success of her Rihanna-approved Scorching Summer Smash TGIF paved the way for Glow's debut album. She found harmony between turning up and bowing down on Glorious, which became her highest charting project on the Billboard 200 at number 5, where GloRilla had the highest opening week in 2024 for a female rapper, 69,000 units. Glow's Southern charm, updated crunk sound, and trend-setting glossary prove she's one of the premier rap girls of this generation. That's a pretty good write-up right there. That's really dope. Shout out to Hernan Mamo. She's a writer for Billboard. So yeah, I'm here for this. I'm really here for anything GloRilla. Like, yeah, Glow. I'm happy to see it, bitch. Okay. It's real interesting right here where they say, well, she had the highest opening week, highest first sales week in 2024 for a female rapper, bitch. The viral success of her Rihanna approved, right? So you see how like when you're writing something up, they always do this thing where they do come back here with her two-time Grammy nominated year from her sophomore album, included other top fours, her other. They could have just said like other song, and I'm not saying that they should do this, but this is how like they write and they like interweave your accomplishments into their paragraph. So they could have said her other single, da 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 da, but they said Hot 100 Top 40 hit, and as they should, because like that is something worth recognizing. The viral success. They could have just said the viral success of her summer anthem TGIF, but they said the viral success of her Rihanna approved Scorching Summer Smash TGIF. Bitch, they inserted so many motherfucking adjectives before they even got to the motherfucking noun. I don't even know if I'm talking about the correct figure of speech, but it's like you see how they just jam pack all of them fucking accomplishments in there, and that's why like these things be so interesting because you know how people pay for whatever, so people felt like, and not just like people felt like her team had paid like Rihanna to do what she did for TGIF, but like the people were always talking about like, oh, like that Rock Nation connection, like all of these things serve as a purpose for these things like this, for these write-ups to pack that in there in 2 paragraphs of all of your biggest accomplishments. And I love it for GloRilla, and I'm even glad that I'm actually like, not I'm glad, but like I'm like, okay, good. 'Cause I'm just happy that they said after an uneventful 2023, because like it will always be a part of GloRilla's story that we thought that we lost her for a moment. We have no I want to say we didn't have no hope, but yeah, like we just wasn't feeling GloRilla in 2023 or whatever. And child, I wasn't even feeling GloRilla's first project, you know. So it's just like, I'm so truly happy for her. For as someone who wasn't a fan at first, who found her voice to be annoying, I'm just happy for the girl. Like seriously, we already knew she was number one, so it was nothing to really be happy about. Facts. Thank you, IBOME. I feel like y'all are the only one who understands because y'all see the mess on the timeline. Like that's why I'm like, all right, child, I really don't give a fuck to talk about this shit, but like it's what people are talking about. So even if that's my stance, like, and we're gonna get to it, all right. So just bear with me. For real, Glow surprised me. Facts. Like I think that just artists in general, but you know, especially when you rise from the dead, like that's why I really respect artists who really rise from the dead, you know, like GloRilla, Tinashe, everybody, because it's just like being an artist is a testament to what it means to believe in yourself. Like you can never give up. Like you have to be delusional. You can never give up on yourself. You have to keep going. You have to keep working, you know? So that's why I really put respect on people. Anyway, so for Latto, she came in at number 19. So they said after winning the first season of Joe Child, We Don't Care. In 2016, Latto proved she wasn't playing around under her previous racially controversial moniker, Mulatto. Yo, at least Billboard is being fair. They saying the good things and the bad things, and you gotta respect it. I love it. Okay, so under her previous name, Mulatto, she broke out with her Raw 2019 debut single Be From the South from her RCA Records debut album Queen from the South. But her Latto rebrand in 2021 spawned an even more rewarding era. Okay, that's questionable, but okay. Her funky feel good hit Big Energy. Oh, that song trash. Featuring Mariah Carey and DJ Khaled on the remix became her bid for the mainstream pop world. Child, please. Big Energy reached number 3 on the Hot 100 and conquered, oh, thanks to radio. Let's not, forget that. Number 3 on the Hot 100 and conquered pop, rhythmic, and rap radio, hitting the jackpot ahead of her 2022 sophomore album 777. With her newfound commercial appeal, she balanced hard-hitting trap beats with tender pop, R&B, and gospel melodies. Gospel. What was gospel on her album? Resulting in 2023 Grammy nominations, but her third LP, first top rap albums, number 1, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, Latto made her case on why she belongs in Southern rap's elite, delivering sweet hometown odes with her rap sung cadence and scoring A-list features from the ATL legends whose status she hopes to share one day. Okay, that was anticlimactic, but congrats, Latto, I guess. Remy Ma, child. Her debut album, There's Something About Remy, tapped some of the top producers in the name for cuts like Conceited and whatever, but it was after she spent 6 years in prison on a gun charge that her career hit new heights with Fat Joe French Montana Club collab. Child, let's be clear, and I'm really not trying to here to shade Remy or anybody, because like a huge accomplishment for all of them to be on this list, but it's like, let's be honest, would Remy Ma have a career if it wasn't for Fat Joe? Because they can't, no, I can't even say they can't exist outside of each other, because Fat Joe can exist without Remy, but Remy cannot really exist without Fat Joe, because when they get booked together. Okay, when you see them performing, they perform together. Remy will never see the charts unless Fat Joe is on a goddamn song. So here we go. It was after she spent 6 years in prison on a gun charge that her career hit new heights with the Fat Joe French Montana collab, All the Way Up, her first ever top 40 hit on the Hot 100, peaking at number 27, which landed 2 Grammy nominations in 2017. Oh, please, Rapsody, child. A 5-time Grammy nominee, Rapsody deservedly won her first Golden Gramophone this year for Best Melodic Rap Performance for 3 a.m. featuring Erykah Badu. Congrats to her. I know somebody who worked on that song. So the romantic track appears on the North Carolina rapper's latest project, Please Don't Cry. The 2024 album is the 4th in a string of critically acclaimed mixtapes and albums, which began after Rapsody signed with production guru Ninth Wonder's label and released the 2012 album, The Idea of Beautiful. Signed to Roc Nation in 2016, the soft-spoken Rapsody lets her soulful style, astute lyrics, and intricate rhymes speak volumes about living life. Yeah, so Rhapsody is boring, but congratulations to her, yay. But let's be clear, like, and it's dope that she signed to Roc Nation and stuff like that. But like, where she would be her without Roc Nation. But like, let's just say that she wouldn't be where she is without Roc Nation, okay? But yeah, Doja, number 16. Even after 5 years of repeatedly proving her rap prowess, Doja Cat's doubters weren't letting up, and in 2023, she decided to do something about it. Not only did Doja proceed to help SZA earn her first Billboard Hot 100 #1 when delivering a maniacal, ex-killing, what? Ex-killing? Is that what kind of word is that? Ex-killing assist on her Grammy-winning collaborators Kill Bill remix. She took her razor-sharp bars to another level on the rap-leaning Scarlet, which boasts the chart topic smash Paint the Town Red and the Grammy-nominated boom bap hit Attention. Another rap-centric era from Doja, and she should find her way even up further on this list. Okay. They say she at number 16 right now, but they say she can move up if she delivers more classic projects. Okay, I guess that's fair. Megan Thee Stallion, number 15. As the world continued to punish Black women for promoting their own pleasure, okay, Meg transformed her collective pain into powerful art with her passionate plea to protect Black women, taking center stage during her SNL performance in October 2020, months after her shooting incident with Tory Lanez, who is currently serving. Yeah, y'all just had to add that in, right? Y'all just had to add in that Tory Lanez is currently serving 10 years when this album. I mean, when this article is about female rappers. You see how I said, like, oh, it's cool that they highlighting the good and bad of all of their careers, but y'all you could have just said, it's because it's already enough for Megan Thee Stallion to keep being mentioned with Tory Lanez, and I'm sure her fans feel that way. But bitch, you're forever going to be affiliated with your ops because you play the victim and make yourself, like, appear in headlines. He will always be next to you. So you doing all of this fake protect Black women shit because you want to get away from him. But bitch, this is how you will always hit the headlines. It's always going to be Tory Lanez or Nicki Minaj. You're welcome and congratulations. But y'all better put some respect on Tory's name when it comes time, though. Okay? Every time I talk, you know it's facts. So anyway, it says she continued expressing her vulnerability and resiliency in her 2022 album Traumazine and 2024's Megan, the latter of which marked her first release under the independent entity Hot Girl Productions. Megan shed her skin on her self-titled LP, reflecting on the highs and lows of being on top without backing down. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I'm happy to see Foxy Brown at number 10. And I said I wasn't going to read this whole article, but I'm sorry. I'm just obviously reading through the highlights, and I do want to read Foxy Brown's what they have for her because I'm not someone who really like ever really cared too much about Foxy. I don't really pay attention to her like that. Honestly, if it wasn't for Nicki, I would probably even know less about her. And so I'm glad to see her here at number 10 in the top 10. I'm glad to see Billboard put in respect on her name and legacy. So I want to do the same thing as well. So it says, hailing from the thoroughest borough, Foxy Brown is still one of the illest MCs, male or female, to ever touch a mic. She scored a Def Jam contract at just 17 after impressing trackmasters at Park Slope Talent Contest as a teenager, kicking off one of the most impactful careers in female rap history. In addition to her 7 Hot 100 entries, including 1997's Jay-Z assisted I'll Be, Foxy also boasts 2 Billboard #1 LPs, making her the first female rapper to have multiple albums top the chart. So, first female rapper to have multiple #1 albums, basically. Known for her provocative lyrics, high fashion pull, and husky flow, sourced from dancehall's raw aggression, a genre she consistently nodded to as a first generation Caribbean American. Brown helped streamline the blueprint for the contemporary female rap star, with enduring hits like BK Anthem and beloved guest verses like her appearance on 112's You Already Know. Foxy's ability to seamlessly flow over any beat and weave in and out of different genres made for a stacked Grammy nominated catalog that expressly influence a fellow GOAT in one, Nicki Minaj. That sentence don't make sense, but okay. Congratulations to Foxy Brown. Eve at number 9, that's dope. Roxanne Shante, great. She from Queens, all right, cool. Salt and Pepper Ode from Queens too, right? Dope. MC Light, okay. Queen Latifah, all right. Lil Kim, she number 4, Lauren Hill at number 3, Missy Elliott number 2, Nicki number 1. The only thing that I'll say, I mean, I do kind of want to read through these, but I'm not going to waste any more time. But like, I think like a conversation is being woken up these days around Lauren Hill because Lauren Hill is great, with an album or whatever, and they try to put, Cardi B in that category of like, oh, what album or whatever, right? But for me, like I said, with a lot of these older women, like they was really before my time. I wasn't really on them like that. So it's like I don't really know their music. Like I'm not gonna lie, I never really listened to Lauren Hill's album or so it's just like, and I'm not in this, obviously I need to like go do my research or whatever, but like I just feel like a lot of these people like Lauryn Hill, like they just be gassing it too much. Like, she's great, she's dope and all of that, but it's just like I feel like they just be doing too much, especially with just one project, one solo project. And it's making a way for Cardi to get more respect because it's like, oh, like you've done all of this off of one album. And I do think like that is something to be acknowledged. However, I do think that like I just don't understand how an artist could come in and be like, after one album, I'm good. Like, and I'm not even really talking about like in Cardi's perspective because she's not a real artist. I'm actually talking about in Lauryn Hill's perspective, and I know that like she had her projects with the Fugees and stuff like that, but I just like for me personally, like I just don't understand people who want to be artists, but they don't want to actually like make music for majority of their life. Like I want to be a fan of somebody who wants to make music for the rest of their life. And I'm not like talking about to your deathbed, but I'm just like, yeah, you can have other businesses, but I do want to support artists that like making music is the way that they express themselves. So I don't understand how like regardless of what you were going through, I don't understand how you could be content with just one album. So and that's probably another reason why it's like I don't really care to like go and look into it because it's just like I don't know, like I feel like you should have whatever, regardless of like how much of a success or how much of a flop your first album is, if you're a real artist and you want some respect, I do think that you should put out another one. I don't know if artists should always be working towards albums, but I do think that you need to have more than one project. That's important to me. So I'm not even about to read what they wrote for her. Don't really care about Missy Elliott either. But and they did a pretty good job on their write up for Nicki. I remember, that thing, like I remember hearing that when I was small or whatever. But like, yeah, like I don't know what other songs she got. I don't even really know. I mean, I'm sure I do, but like I don't know like that. But Lauren technically had another album, MTV Unplugged. Why didn't that count? I don't know. Killing Me Softly. Oh yeah, yeah, that. Oh Lord.